Good evening. Hopefully you can hear me. This is the this is the live draw for the China Open. 8 players have entered. Alan Lockett, Chris Stedman, Jamie Anderson, Mohamed Fazi, Mushtaq Ahmed, Rafael Hagen and Russell Maguire. I'd just like to ask anyone who's watching just to confirm that you can hear me, and then I'll begin the draw. So if you can just let me know in the green room if anyone's watching. 3 are watching apparently. So I'm just waiting for someone just to clarify and confirm that you can hear me. So if you can hear me, please just write in the green room if you can. If not, I'll just get going anyway. Actually, I can actually check if you can hear me or not. Let me just do something here. If the volume is on. Actually, I can actually check if you can hear me or not. Let me just do something here. Yeah, and it has. Yeah, so just to say that the voice the voice is quite high for some reason on this microphone or this setup, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to do the draw for the live for the China Open, which will start tomorrow evening, and the tournament is long play. So the quarterfinal is the first to 6, and the setup for the I'm just going to put it on. So you can see here, hopefully. Actually, put on tomorrow here. If you're gonna, so the first session is round 1. Sorry, it's quarterfinals, but I will change that. It's session 1 of 6. It's frames 1 to 6. Obviously, it takes roughly about 3 hours to play 6 frames on average. So there are certain players that may not be able to play the full, because it could go to 12 frames, 11 frames, sorry. So that boundary is set there. So the first session will be tomorrow, Sunday, and the second session will be on Tuesday. For OSC 7, Sunday and Tuesday are the 2 official days that we play, and we ask players to commit to play at least 2 days, and they're the 2 days. So the quarterfinal will be on tomorrow, and the first session for the quarterfinal, frames 1 to 6, will be tomorrow night. And they will be between those 8 players, as I've said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the draw on the wheel, and I'm going to make the draw in that way. And so I'm going to make the first draw now. So this will be for whoever plays in position 1, match 1, position 1. And then the next draw will be their opponent. The next one will be match 2, player 1. And then the next one will be match 2, player 2. So hopefully you'll see as we go along. So without any further ado, I'm going to make the draw for the first player. So this is match 1, player 1. So the first player, it seems, is Mike Mora. I'll just wait for that to confirm. Yes, Mike Mora is the first player, and he will go player 1, match 1. Oh, 1 second, I do apologise. So Mike Mora is player 1, match 1. So his opponent is the next one to be drawn, and let's make the draw. So this is who will play Mike Mora in the quarterfinal. Oh, it's between, it looks like it's Jamie or Chris. Jamie Anderson. Jamie Anderson will play Mike Mora in match 1 of the quarterfinal. Just one moment, please, while I just check something. So that's Mike Mora versus Jamie Anderson for the first round. Now we're on to match 2. Match 2, player 1. Let's make the draw. That's Mohamed Fawzi. Is player 1, sorry, in match 2. There you go. And let's see who he plays. Make that draw. This is who will play Mohamed Fawzi. Player 2. Mohamed gets the break off. Is the home player. And he will play Alan Lockett. Just waiting for it to confirm. Yes, Alan Lockett will play Mohamed Fawzi in match 2. So we have Mike Moore will play Jamie Anderson in match 1, with Mike getting the break off, and Mohamed Fawzi will play Alan Lockett in match 2, and the winner of those will play each other in the semi-final. Let's go on now to quarter-final 3 and make the draw for who will be player 1. This player will get the break-off option. We'll have first break-off in the match. And it's Chris Stedman. Chris Stedman there. It's been confirmed. So Chris Stedman is player 1 in quarterfinal 3. And let's see who he will play. So between Russell Maguire, Rafael Hagen or Mushtaq Ahmed, we'll play Chris Stedman. Which one will it be? Looks like it's going to be Rafael Hagen. Yes, Rafael Hagen will play Chris Stedman in quarterfinal 3. And let's see who will is player 1 in quarterfinal 4. We know it's going to be Russell Maguire and Mushtaq Ahmed, but let's see who is player 1 and gets the break off. And it's Mushtaq. There you go. So Mushtaq is player 1 in quarterfinal 4, and Russell Maguire is left, and he goes into player 2 spot in quarterfinal 4. So these matches will be played tomorrow, Sunday. So Sunday the 13th, starting at 7 o'clock. There we go. So I'm just going to bring that up. No, I don't want APL 2. We want the China Open. And there we go. So quarterfinals are there. Chris Stedman. Oh, let's look at the... I don't know if you can see that or not. Mike Moore will play Jamie Anderson. Mohamed Fawzi will play Alan Lockett. And the winner of those two will go into the semi-final. Chris Stedman will play Rafael Hagen. And Mushtaq Ahmed will play Russell Maguire. And the winner of those two will play in the semi-final. So that's end of the live draw. And again, just to clarify. Just ignore that it says round 1 there, but if you're going to play the whole match, you need to confirm that before you start in the results and fixtures. Otherwise, it'll be 6 frames, frames 1 to 6, and then you'll play the second session on Tuesday. So it's first to 6, best of 11 frames. And that brings us to the end of the broadcast for the live Open. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck to all players.